Going on, guys? Back again. Last night we had a few games. We had the Rockets at Spurs. We had the Denver Nuggets playing against the Lakers at home. Um, those are like the main games last night. We had the Raptors against the Warriors as well. So I just want to touch on a few things. So let's start this off. Let's take a look at something to start this off, though. So last night, Stephon Castle had a crazy play on a fast break.
Stephon Castle, gear up for showtime! Castle climbs the ladder. Another steal. Stephon Castle, gear up for showtime! Castle climbs.
So we had that play. What I really just want to touch on is like basketball players jumping off of 1 foot before versus two. Like 2 foot jumpers, the power that they generate is insane. Like he just literally just did that off of a 1-2. Like, you know what I mean? He caught it and then just windmilled it and won. Like being a 1 foot jumper, bro, I always wanted to be able to jump with two because it just the stuff that you could do off of two, you could play through so much more contact. You're like way more in control of yourself. So that's why you're able to see plays like this for 2 foot jumpers. You get guys like John Morant just flying and it's just off of two. So that's something I just wanted to touch on right away off bat. That dunk was crazy. But let's get down into what actually went down there. So Houston Rockets were able to take care of the Spurs. 111 to 106. Me personally, the Spurs have just went on them on a back to back. And let me see. I just wanna make sure what I'm saying makes sense. So the Spurs just went on a back to back. No excuse, obviously, but when did the Rockets last play? On the 18th? Yeah. Okay. So the Spurs are just on a back to back. I don't know why I just said that 3 times. Yeah, we get it, guys. Like the Spurs are on a back to back. Get to the point. Yeah. So as you can see here, this is where they lost. Went into the fourth quarter up by 10. Lost the fourth quarter by 15. Dead legs. Being on a back to back, that's what it will do to you. A lot of people have been saying like that in season tournament is not good. Although it doesn't add more games to the schedule, it makes the schedule have to be like caught up with in different months because they have certain times where teams are just not playing games in December. Like they get like a week off, 7 days off. 7 days is a week. 10 days off in between. So now they have to catch up in January. So a lot of people are saying like that's where some of the injuries are due to because the schedule is so compact in January. Every team is playing like 15 games. Like, I don't know, like it's nuts. Like it's actually crazy. So I don't know if the in-season tournament, what the basketball that it's bringing though, it's been brilliant. But I don't know if there's a way for them to get it to where we're not playing catch up in January and just throwing so much games onto people. But, I don't make the rules, right? So we'll have to see what happens. But nonetheless, good win for the Houston Rockets last night. Way to pull it off. Come back down by 10 in the fourth quarter and just pull out the win. No, nothing really crazy. Champagne's been playing amazing basketball this year. He could shoot the lights out right now, and he's just even like. And when Vassell comes back, I don't want to see Champagne go to the bench. I think Champagne's a good enough defender that Harrison Barnes could go to the bench. Bring Harrison Barnes off the bench. Good, savvy veteran. Does not need to be started anymore. Give me Vassell and Champagne back there. Now the 3-point shots are about to start looking even more crazy because Harrison Barnes can't throw a rock in the ocean. So nothing crazy stat wise, just chipped in there everywhere. Reed Shepherd gave you 21 off the bench. You love to see minutes like that. KD just a calm 18. Nothing. It wasn't really that high scoring, Just everybody just doing their job and just coming down and just doing what they had to do. So now let's talk about something else. Yeah, Nuggets lost to the Lakers. Yeah, whatever. Good for the Lakers. They beat the Nuggets so Jokic and stuff. Like, I'm hating. Good win for the Lakers still, but I'm not really gonna talk about it to be honest. Um, quickly, 40 points, 7 threes, 10 assists. Ugh. Warriors first game coming back from the Jimmy injury, back to back as well. But damn, this is where I really want to touch on though. Kuminga, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. First time playing in 16 games. He was a DNP. Steve Kerr did not give him no minutes for 16 games. Zero. Played him last night for 21 minutes, gave them 20 points, 7 of 10 shooting, I believe it was. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Dunleavy tried to say, oh, because they're like, what are you going to do with Kuminga's trade demand? He's like, there has to be a demand for you to demand a trade. Basically trying to say that nobody wants Kuminga, essentially. So what are they going to do with Kuminga? Do you think they keep Kuminga or do they trade him? Me personally, I know Kuminga's happy to be out there, but the reason he's out there is because Jimmy's hurt. I feel like he should not take this disrespect. He should just say, yo, I'm not playing. Trade me still. Like, I'm not about to come out here and save you guys after you guys just did me so dirty. Like, didn't want to play me, just put a straight smut on his name. Like, Kuminga they need to let Kuminga go, bro. They don't deserve, bro. I'm not even trying to say this like Kuminga's like, create like an all-star. Like, you know what I mean? He's a great player, though. Like, he's a good player. He deserves to go get a chance to flourish. Like, clearly Steve Kerr does not like, bro. So it's not even fair for him. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Warriors first game without Draymond. Belt. Belt. I said without Draymond, I meant Jimmy. Belt. So, I don't know what the Warriors do from here, but it's not looking too clean. You know, that's a pretty rough schedule coming up right there. It's a pretty rough schedule. I'm just saying, like, but we shall see. I guess we could touch on it quickly. Lakers took care of the Nuggets on the road. Nuggets still playing good ball, even without Cam Johnson, Christian Braun, Jonas Valanciunas. I could just name the list of like important players that they're missing. But Lakers got it done. No Reeves. 38, 13 and 10. A little trip dub for Luka. Still the -2 in the game, but Luka went to work last night. Peyton Watson after the game said like it's hard to guard him, because he's very crafty. He could dissect the game, which is a fact. But there's definitely ways you could guard this guy. But we'll see when everybody's at full health. Jamal Murray gave you another 28 with 11 assists. Jamal Murray's been playing fantabulous with Yoke down, looking to make his first All-Star game. I really love to see that. Tim Hardaway Jr., 10 points. Usually gives you like 15 plus, but just a rough night. Nothing crazy though. Like, you're gonna have these nights. You can't win them all, right? So, P. Watt's still playing good ball. 18, 5 rebounds, 4 3-pointers, 3 assists, 3 steals. Like, just getting it done, just filling up the stat sheet. Everybody, I just love how Nuggets guys are just getting the confidence now. Like, this confidence that everybody's building could only be good going forward. You get all these auxiliary players with the confidence to hit shots, take shots in big moments and stuff. And now when you get guys like Jokic start coming back down in the lineup, now you're going to have him being able to just trust guys, give guys the ball. Not like he doesn't trust guys already, but you're going to start seeing way more guys are going to be picking up, playing harder on defense just because they know that they could do this. They've done it the last month without Jokic, you know what I mean? So I think this could only be good for the team as it goes forward, and when Jokic and all those other rotation players get back, I think Denver Nuggets is going to be looking very scary come March, April, May, June. Those final months of the season, I think they could look very scary if they just buy in, which they've been doing this season. But just, I know it's hard to go from what everybody's doing now to back into their roles, but they just know they could do more. So I just feel like they just need to use that to their advantage and just let the game still come to them as they've been doing. So really excited to see what happens down the line when Jokic gets back. But yeah, Timberwolves dropped one to the Jazz. That's rough. That's rough. And he gave you 38. Keontae George, 43. Keontae George is a budding star, man. A budding star. Like, he's amazing. Nert gave you a triple double, 16, 18, and 10. Ugh. Keontae George, he's gonna be something. He's something special, man. That kid, he is great. Like, you know what I mean? Ace Bailey got a 20 piece. Keontae George is gonna be an all star in a few years, if not next year. They just keep winning. Who knows? You know what I mean? They're gonna have to pull some players for the U.S. team this year, so they need 16 guys. So who knows? Keontae Jordan might even get into the All Star game this year, bro. I wouldn't even be mad, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But bad loss. I feel like the West is like it's just a domino right now, just waiting to just tumble. Like any loss, any win is just so crucial in the West. Like everything is just so close. But we'll see how everything unfolds coming towards the end of the season. But it's been a great season so far, and really appreciate you guys for tapping into these videos. And still got my new PC coming in. My birthday's in a few days, so hopefully get that built by next week. I'll have that built up and then really just start producing some better videos. But thank you guys for showing love, man. It's been great. Appreciate you guys.